Now it's a podcast. And you know what that means.
What?
Roll that intro. Good. Hello, everybody. My name potentially may be Nick.
My name is not Zach.
Facts.
It's actually not. It's my middle name.
Oh.
Yeah, so not a lie. Welcome back to City Functions, your butts.
Oh, yeah, there, bud.
And as always, what are you sipping, bro?
I'm sipping on some Jack Daniel's Black Jack Cola. What are you sipping on?
Some Jack Daniel's Black Jack Cola.
Nice.
It's very good. 2020.
2020.
What a year.
What a year.
What an insane year for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is going to be our 2020 wrap-up of the channel, of the year for us, and just all around how this year went.
Yeah.
So you said you had some great ideas and ways that you wanted to kind of go about this video, so start me off, dude.
Yeah, I got a couple of ideas. That's all I really have. One, I wanted to do what are your favorite videos
Okay.
of 2020
Okay.
since we started doing this.
Do you want, how many do you want? Top 2, top 3?
2 or 3, whatever you have.
I'll do my top 3.
Okay.
Number 1, forever and always, Sorrel Weed House investigation in Savannah. So much fun.
Yeah.
Loved every second of it. Second favorite video is actually our first podcast we ever posted, Urban Legends.
Very nice. Yeah.
So good. I love that video. It's still funny, too.
Oh, yeah.
And third favorite video, probably Young and Dumb.
The first one?
It's tied between the first and the second because they're both good.
They're both really good.
Listening to them back, I still laugh. They're good.
Yeah.
They're good. What about you? What are your top 3?
Well, it's actually pretty crazy because my first 2 are actually the same as yours.
Oh, okay.
The Savannah trip was just crazy. Absolutely fun.
It's a good time.
The Urban Legends one is definitely my second favorite. It's the first podcast we've ever done. I listen to it and I still laugh. Like, we made our own conspiracy theory in a conspiracy theory video.
We really did.
Phenomenal. And then my third would be the 100 sub special when we got tattoos.
That was a good one. That was a good
It's
one.
my first little baby.
It is your first tattoo. It's my, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the 20s or 30s.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the 20s or 30s. So, what was your least favorite video?
I've got 2 that are kind of tied.
Okay.
And it's not because I hate the videos. It's because they make me seem like a terrible human being.
Okay.
It's the 2 truths, 1 lie, or
I loved that video.
it's so good, but I'm just like I listen to it and I just like, oh man, if anyone hears this, they're gonna think I'm just a piece of poop.
I had so much fun with those videos.
That was so much fun. The second one is the embarrassing stories, because once again, makes me seem like a terrible human being because of the girl that joined the cult.
You did date a girl who joined a sex cult.
We didn't have to put it that way.
Well, we did. And it's in the video.
What were your least favorites?
So I have 2 least favorites. Number 1 is the Hallmark Christmas episode, actually. The Hallmark drinking episode. So, aside from the fact I just hated the movie, it's so bad.
Yeah, it's a bad movie.
It's such a bad movie. I don't really get embarrassed. Like, Embarrassing Stories had its moments where I was, like, cringing, but at the end of it all, I was like, it's still funny. It doesn't bother me. But what's embarrassing is being that drunk on camera. Going back and rewatching it and hearing me slur my way through parts of it, I was like, oh, God, I hate that. Did not like that. Did not like that. That's the first one. The second one is Spooky History.
Oh, yeah.
For 2 reasons. The first reason is actually... So, most people would assume it's probably because, like, oh, it's your least viewed. No, that's not it, actually. It was the amount of research we put in to get Spooky History done to get no views, but it's mainly the fact that it's honestly boring. I went back and listened to it. We sound very, scripted is a good way to put it.
Okay.
We're very like on this day during this, and it's not. It doesn't feel like a video that we would put out. So after listening to it again, I was like, I would understand why it might be not viewed highly, because when you go listen to the other videos, they're all high energy, crazy, funny, and then you listen to Spooky History, and it's just kind of like, it's not great.
Yeah, that's actually a good way to put it, because I've been wondering, because like you said, we did like crazy amounts of research.
Yeah.
Like I still got like the notes on my phone.
Yeah, so do I.
That makes sense, because like it. Thinking back to it, we kind of were, because this was before we had like the face cam.
Yeah.
And we kind of did. We had all of our notes. We were like well prepared. I can kind of see where it would sound scripted.
Not my favorite.
Yeah.
Definitely not in my top 3, or probably not even in my top 10. It's kind of meh.
Speaking of top 10, how many videos have we done?
This video included. This is video number 55 for season 1. 55 videos. I have said don't you dare leave this channel 55 times. It's a lot. But it's okay.
It's okay.
This is video 55, and what's funny about the videos is how we kind of did the scheduling in the beginning compared to how we do it now.
Yeah.
So if you've been a part of this channel since day one, you know that we used to do 3 a week, and we would post them at midnight, day of.
Yeah.
We kind of hit this wall area at a point where we weren't getting views.
Yeah.
We were like, why isn't this happening? So we dropped to 2 videos a week. Instead of posting at midnight, we started posting at noon, and views skyrocketed right back up.
Yeah.
That's what did it. That did really well.
Yeah.
And then if you look at, again, when it comes down to videos, how it used to be compared to how it is now, aside scheduling and posting alone, it's the face camera.
Yeah, that changed a lot.
We used to do no video whatsoever. The first video of actual us is in the Savannah ghost investigation video. That was the first time we did a face reveal.
That was 2 months ago.
Yeah, and what's so weird about it is we didn't intend to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had no intention, and then after going back and looking at the footage, we were like, there's no way we're going to get out of this.
Yeah.
And I remember right before we went in, we made that short video on my phone of us saying like, hey, we're about to go in, wish us luck, blah, blah, blah. And I remember we made it, and I looked at you, and I said, that's just in case we have to do a face reveal.
Yeah.
And then we went in, and we looked at all the video, and we were like, there's no way. There's no way we can get away with it without some part of us being revealed enough to see it. So I was like, fuck it. Let's just film an actual outro or intro.
Yeah.
And go like that. And we never really did like an official like face reveal.
We tried. If you remember, we got to Savannah at like 10:30
in the morning.
Yeah, in the morning.
Yeah.
And we went to the Andrew Lowe house.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the Andrew Lowe house. We did that interview, and we're like, okay, we might not have to do a face reveal because we just videotaped. What was her name? Chris.
Yeah.
We interviewed Chris, and then we got back and we were editing, and we're like, maybe just in case we just do a face reveal, and you'll see all that footage in the bloopers.
Yeah, the blooper video of all of us sitting in the hotel room, jumping onto the bed, us being idiots in the hotel room, is us drunk. Because we were like, we got there at 10:30, did our interview, went and did a few small things, but we were done with everything by like 3 in the afternoon. We had to be at the Sorrel Weed House till, 8 o'clock to do the other interview, and then we were like, well, what do we do now? We're like,
Yeah.
You want to get drunk? So we drank a little bit in the hotel room, and we tried to record a face reveal. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
And then we ended up, like, we stopped drinking at, like, 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we drank for 3 hours straight. Not, like, heavily, but we still drank for 3 hours. Stopped drinking, ordered pizza, ate, like, 3 pizzas, sobered up, and to be like, well, now what do we do? We just sat in the hotel room with our thumbs up our ass pretty much, waiting to go do the investigation.
Yeah, pretty much.
No real face reveal.
Yeah.
But I'm happy we did it because it opened up the concept for better video content.
Yeah.
I got some really good advice from someone who I knew who was like, I love podcasts, but if I'm listening to a podcast, I kind of zone out and I don't remember any of it, but I love watching podcasts because I like to see how people interact. And I was like, that's great. So that helped with the face reveal. We saw a jump in video and views when we did the face reveal.
Yeah.
So it opened up the concept of Instagram Live and
Yeah.
all that. It made me feel like we got closer to the community, like the small community we built.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, and I think it too, like having the face cam, like sometimes, like for at least for me personally, like if I'm listening to a podcast, like you're like, I don't know how they would be in person, but like once you put like the face to the name and you see how like we act towards each other and everything, you know, we're just big goofballs. So I think it makes us a little bit more approachable, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
No, I agree with that. So, speaking of Instagram Live and the community we built, let's talk about all you lovely motherfuckers.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are, first things first, we've met some amazing people during this.
Yes, absolutely.
Chris Sergi from the Angelo House, she was great. Graham from the Sorrel Weed House, awesome dude, amazing
yeah.
musician.
Yeah.
The person who did our fan art, Melon, she's great. Please check her out. She's a lunatic.
She's the lunatic, but she's amazing.
But she's great. Splenda Baby, who we met doing the Omegle episode, awesome. Awesome. All of our guys in A-Boy Podcast.
Hey boy.
The homies from A-Boy Podcast.
You're the boys.
You them boys.
You're the boys.
Everyone we met, Rambling Alcoholics Podcast. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like podcast.
Yeah.
Speckles. The amount of people we've met has been so cool, and we've met some of the nicest people during this.
Yeah.
Like, we've been really lucky, I think, to where we haven't really had issues with people.
Yeah.
One group, there's two people we had an issue with, and we'll talk about
We'll
that
talk about them later.
another time. Talk about that in a podcast.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, and Lex.
Yeah,
When
Lex.
we did Q&As, Lex just hit us with like some fantastic questions.
yeah, some of the best questions I have actually read. You guys have been so cool, and we greatly appreciate all of you. And if you haven't joined us on Instagram Live, we encourage you to do it because we'd love to get to talk to more of you guys. And just all in all 146 of you, we love and adore you.
You guys make us feel like $1 million.
We do. We
You
never
guys are awesome.
we never intended for this to even like surpass 30 subs.
Yeah.
Like we kind of hit this point where we're like, we'll get like 30 people. 146 later. Embarrassing stories and a tattoo later.
You did get tattoos.
We did get tattoos right here. But so I think that's enough about 2020.
Yeah.
Let's talk about 2021.
2021.
So we have a few small announcements we're going to make for you guys. First announcement is this is the last video you're going to get until the 11th of this month. We are going to be taking a small hiatus to get some things done, to get some extra recording done,
Yep.
to get some special things done. And you'll be getting, only for the 11th, only for the video on the 11th, you are getting a brand new intro. That's it. Only video on the 11th. We are recording it today. It is hilarious. We are going to get copyright striked, but
Absolutely.
100% worth it.
Worth.
100% worth the copyright strike because it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be epic.
It's good. It's funny. It's very us. 2021 is going to have something interesting for us. You've heard us talk about it
Yeah.
a million times. Music. You've heard Nick talk about it. Like we should
More
do
than I should. More than I should.
But he finally weighed me down. And we will be having a second YouTube channel in 2021 that is our music. We will be posting snippets, hints about what the name is very soon. There is a hint in this video that you probably won't notice. There is a hint in the actual music tag on our Instagram that you probably won't notice. That's all for the band name. But to get the most music from us before we do the YouTube channel, you should probably go follow us on TikTok because we'll be using some of the music we are recording as audio and snippets. You might get some of the YouTube videos that are upcoming as well, where we might have a little snippet or two. You never know.
Little Easter eggs.
But we will be doing music. We're going to be doing some acoustic stuff. We're going to be doing some metal. We're doing some post-rock. We're doing a lot of different things, just to kind of dip our toe in and see how we feel.
Yeah.
But we haven't done music in a very long time, and we the concept kind of came from the way down of it and going, all right, screw it, let's give it a shot. You came over one day with your guitar and amp, and I pulled out the microphone I've had since before we were in a band together.
Yeah.
My old reliable microphone, and we just kind of meshed really quickly with everything we were doing, and we were like, I guess we should record something. So,
Pretty much.
2021, you'll be getting new music. Well, you'll be getting music from us. You'll be getting a new YouTube channel, and you'll be getting a name and a reveal of like a logo we're currently working on right now as well.
I'm really excited for the logo.
I'm working very hard on the logo. It is so hard to do right, but it's going to look so good when I'm done, guys. It's going to look so good when I'm done. Other than that, man, what else do you have to say about 2020 or 2021? What else you got for me?
2021, I'm really excited. We're going to try and do interviews with a lot of other podcasts, maybe some like, you know, because we dipped our toe with the Andrew Lowe and whatever. Like we did like a professional grade
We did.
interview.
But we don't want to do professional grade. Because we're children. So we need immature people like you guys
Exactly.
to want to do interviews with us.
Yeah. So I'm excited to do some interviews. You know, we'll do other YouTube channels. Maybe we'll do some Twitch streamers to see how they're doing over on Twitch, which I hate. Anyway, interviews, and then I've got some nutty ideas that I'm gonna bring up to you after we finish this.
Okay.
That you're gonna be like,
I'm going to say no
absolutely
to it first.
not,
And then I'm going to have like a few drinks, end up recording two of them, and be like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
I said no to this. Why did I subject to doing it?
Yeah, it's my plan. It's my plan.
I believe you. I absolutely believe it. But yeah, guys, 55 videos later, 146 subscribers later. Thank you guys so much. We've had so much fun doing this. We don't want to stop. The intention was probably never to even get to 100 subscribers, but here we are.
We're here.
And, you know, we can only hope to get to 200, and if we blow up, awesome. If we don't, I have a real job, so I'm not worried.
Yeah, say.
Not too worried. I have a real job. Not too concerned about it. But thank you guys so much from the bottom of our hearts. We love you all. If you ever get the chance, please go follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that. Specifically Instagram. If you want to get to know us better, we do lives on Saturdays, sometimes on Sundays. We try to do Q&As. You can ask us anything you want. We're open books. We'll tell you everything, and we'll laugh along with you.
Yep.
This video is not going to get an outro, just because I don't think that it's a necessity for this video. You're going to get, you know, classic SKTP outro song, just like you got the intro. But seriously, guys, we're so excited for 2021. We're excited to see you guys back on this channel on January 11th.
Yes.
And, you know, it's going to be a long week for you guys that you just don't get us. You don't care. We know you don't care, but it's okay.
You don't care?
Nope, they don't give a shit.
Okay.
But thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys next time.
Podcast.